Hey guys, just out in my front yard checking out the damage from all the snow we had this winter on our plants. I just wanted to do a quick video just to show you my cleanup and what could happen and might have happened to some of your plants this winter, and ways that you can remedy it, or even just show you plants that might not make it based on the damage. Let me turn this around so you can see my plants. The snow came off the roof. I have a big metal roof, and I had huge chunks of snow come in and just plop down on my plants, and it's kind of frozen right now. So I just cleaned out some of my broken limbs. This plant right here, this is a bloomerang lilac. So this is the one that will bloom multiple times a year. And there was just a bunch of branches that were broken off. You can kind of see some of the damage in there. I'm not even going to trim it at this point. This is a pretty resilient plant. It'll probably fill in by the end of this year, so I'm not too worried about this. Some of these other plants though, my goshikis are, oh, there's John, he wants to say hi. The goshiki hollies, my Pieris japonicas, they aren't looking so good, so I'm probably gonna have to try to get some of the snow off of them and see about broken branches. This is a Pieris japonica. I can see down there is a limb or two that are broken off. So it's gonna be hard to tell what's broken until I actually clear the snow off. This right here, this is a boxwood. And you can see these branches are not broken. So what I'm gonna do is just get some of this icy snow off. And there will be a little bare spot in here until these branches perk back up and we get some new growth in the spring. So I will make sure that I fertilize my boxwoods. I always fertilize all of my evergreens early spring anyway, but I'll make sure to do some extra feeding of Hollytone or whatever evergreen fertilizer you prefer. The Master Nursery azalea mix is really, really good, so I'll probably feed these guys sometime this month just to really push some new growth as the temperatures warm up. You don't want to fertilize them too early because it's just going to be kind of sitting there. Once the temperatures warm and the soil warms, your plants will start pushing some new growth, so that's a good time to fertilize when you see some of those temperatures change. So I'm going to try to work on this goshiki. This is my goshiki. It got really beat up. This might not come back. You can see these are like the main stems, and I mean this guy was probably a good 4 or 5 feet tall, so it was a pretty mature plant. I'm pretty bummed about it, but I might have to replace this plant. But I'm going to try to trim him up and see if he can push some new growth and fill in this spring. I'll come back and maybe post a picture of the trim job that I give it and clean off some of this snow to see where we're at with stuff. And then over here I have another goshiki. You can see also with some damage from the snow that just came off. And there's another Pieris that I have to pull some snow off and see what my damage is. So hopefully that helps you to kind of just survey your damage from the snow in brighter hopes of spring. I'm coming over here. These are my hellebores, which have blooms on there. So exciting. So that's our sign of spring when the hellebores, the Lenten rose, start blooming. I have those all over my property because they bloom so long and so early and the deer don't touch them. So one of my favorite perennials. All right, guys, thanks for checking it out. Good luck with your lawn projects and garden projects. And if you have questions, you know where to find us.